Hi everyone, this is Tiffany with Night Shift EDC. At this channel, we review carry gear, whether it be for travel, for life, for work, for everyday purposes. This bag that I have here is a little bit different than anything that I've done and really anything that I've seen around on YouTube or Instagram. And the reason is that because this bag originally was designed for athletic trainers and more towards the medical field and emergency services in general. The way that I found this bag is the owner of the company, his name is Jay with Nexus Medicine, reached out to me on my Instagram and saw, I think that I was getting into reviewing gear, and also that I'm in the medical field. I work for an emergency medicine group, and he also served in the military, so he's a veteran from the Marine Corps. But after the Marine Corps, he got into athletic training, and while he was in athletic training, he realized that there was a large gap in like carry gear in the athletic training world, and used his background in art and design and actually came up with some like pretty cool gear, and asked me if I was interested in checking out their stuff. So I went over to the website, I checked out the packs, I thought that it looked pretty cool, and so he said that he was going to send me a Deadbug version 2 and then this extra pouch called a Firefly here. While this gear is mostly tailored towards athletic trainers or people in the medical fields, I decided to push it to its limits and check it out in multiple capacities. So I tried using it as a gym bag, I tried using it as my EDC carry, I tried taking it to work to see how it functions at work, and as you'll see, the Deadbug is very prescriptive in some parts, which some people will love, and others honestly won't be able to find use out of it because of how prescriptive it is. However, this little side pack, I think this is something that anybody can use. It fits via MOLLE clips and it can attach to your bag, and we'll go over all the things that it can fit, but your phone, your keys, this fits like all the main items, and I was really happy that I got one of these as well. So for this review, I'm going to go through and show you the design of the Deadbug as well as the design of the Firefly here. We'll do a detailed walkthrough, and then I will also show you the different loadouts for the different use cases and give you my thoughts on what I think about it. I do have some things that I really like about this bag, and I have some things that didn't work for me. I will say this though before we get started. Some of the things that weren't my favorite thing about this bag, they have actually fixed in a new bag iteration that's being released called the Nemesis, and that is something that I think would be a really good everyday carry bag or even a personal item on a plane. I haven't actually got it in hand and been able to test it. It's something that comes out in 2025. That is definitely something to keep in mind. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, at least at the point of filming this video, they're currently phasing out the neon yellow colors of each of these products, bringing in some different materials and different colors. Currently, due to the Black Friday sales, the stock is low. So if after watching this video you're interested in possibly checking this out, I'll have the website linked down in the description. And at the end of this video, if you decide that you like what you see, then follow, subscribe, share with your friends. All right, let's go. So this is the Deadbug version 2. I do not have any idea where that name came from. I do think it's a little bit strange. I'll have to ask the owner why it's called Deadbug. But anyways, the Deadbug was designed from scratch and is a medium-sized multi-purpose tactical sling bag designed for versatility. It can be worn for game time, on the go as a mobile med kit, a quick hike, or an emergency bag in your car. It's meant to be versatile. You can overpack it, under packet. The dimensions of the bag are right here. I also included some of the patches from their website. Here we've got Send Caffeine, and then we've got Ice Won't Fix It, and Haterade, and then I had to include my new patch from Optimal Threadworks, and then up here, Ken Walker Designs sent me a custom patch that includes my brother, sister, my nieces, and nephews, so that's really special to me. Thank you for that, Ken. On the front of the bag and the sides of the bag, there are PALS webbing to be able to add pouches and make the bag more modular and fit your packing style a little bit more, as well as the Velcro loop panel on the front. In the front here, there is a high-vis orange pocket with a key clip to be able to add your keys or some other small item. Also on the front, there is a half oval-shaped pocket that has some pretty neat writing on the inside, which is also high-vis orange. Getting into the front section of the pack, you'll see that there are pockets and organization for days. This is what I was talking about when I said that the bag was really prescriptive. Here in the front, we've got some pin pockets as well as a small slip pocket with behind that a larger slip pocket. And then we've got 2 mesh pockets that are zippered. This mesh is not stretchy, so it's going to limit what can go in there into being something flat and pretty much about the size of what that pocket is. It has some more writing in here, which I think adds style to the bag. Then here on the other side, we've got even more pockets. And down in the front, we have 3, I guess you can call them dump pockets. This mesh is also not stretchy. So you've got 1, 2, and 3. And then behind that, we've got a larger slip pocket that spans the whole width of the bag. And then 4 more square pockets that close with Velcro to put things that you don't want maybe to fall out as easy in the bag. I really like that you can see through the mesh, so you know there's a lot of pockets, but you know what's inside of them, and they're really easy to access, and it's really easy to get your stuff out of there. Going into the main compartment of the bag, one of the things I want you to take note of is that there's a unique system here called the lightweight internal divider system, and it allows you to organize your items into separate sections that can be folded flat if you have larger items to store. Back there's a slip pocket, and then on the front there are PALS webbing that is stretchy elastic material. The bag's gusseted, so it won't fully clamshell. It has this elastic band there that keeps everything from falling out of the bag, which I think was a nice touch. It really allows you to get good access inside of the bag. Then on the back wall, there is another pocket, and it's made out of mesh with a zipper. This is also not an elastic mesh, doesn't stretch at all. What's nice about this section is that divider system can be out of the way if you don't want to use it, giving you full access to the volume of the inside of the bag, or you can use it to divide up the goods that you're carrying. On the bottom of the bag, they've got double layer of the 1000D Cordura, which is going to provide a lot of abrasion resistance and strength to the bag, even if you're carrying heavy load inside of it. There's no padding included to the bottom of the bag, so when you set your stuff down, it's going to be touching the floor, but I never at any point felt like my stuff was at risk. The next feature is a beefy sling strap. This thing, if you load the bag out as heavy as you want, it is not going to dig into your shoulders because it disperses the weight very well. It includes MOLLE attachment points right there so that you can include carabiners or other accessories. It also is lined with the air mesh to keep the ventilation light and airy. It has a ambidextrous attachment points, that way you can customize the sling to fit whatever your dominant hand is. It attaches via a clip. You can pull the strap to make it fit you better. Here has a large Duraflex buckle that allows you to take the bag on and off easily without having to pull it over your head. The strap is something that I feel conflicted about. While it's really big and beefy, it makes the bag comfortable. You can load it out really heavy. It's also big and beefy and bulky and in the way. So when you're not using it and you're setting the bag on the ground, it makes it a bit awkward and it gets in the way sometimes. One of the solution ideas, suggestions that I have is adding an elastic band back there so that you can fold up the strap and tuck it in. That way it can be tucked up and out of the way. As you see here, there's a hidden compartment with double zipper access. That way, however you have the strap attached, you'll be able to access it. The backside is lined with the 1000D Cordura. I think this was a nice touch. I like that it's back there and most people wouldn't even know it was there, so it's a good place to hide more sensitive documents or things that you don't want to fall out or maybe get snatched as easily. So that's it for a walkthrough of the pack. The last thing to mention is that the carry handle is made out of 550 paracord. It feels really good in the hand, it feels really sturdy, and I like that design decision. Next, we're going to go through a couple different variations of pack outs. That way you can see and have an idea of what might fit where. Alright, so first we're going to go ahead and do a medical kit pack out. This is an example of where your water bottle holder may go, and these can be purchased on Amazon or probably any like secondhand site. Alright, so first we've got wallet in the front, we've got pocket knife, then we're gonna go with some car keys all in the front pocket. Plenty of space still. In the top pocket, oh, nope, notebook's not gonna fit. Okay, we're gonna add that to the bottom pocket. I'll put a pin in the MOLLE. Alright, looks like we're gonna go with the work badge at the top pocket. Alright, here we're gonna put our injectable medications. We got some lidocaine with epinephrine, some topical lidocaine cream, antibiotic cream, hydrocortisone cream, nasal spray, then a couple more creams and some eye drops. Then over here we're gonna put in a highlighter, another highlighter, and then a tick remover. We got some heating packs and some zero form. Alright, that's all we're going to put in this section. Moving on to the next section. Alright, let's see if this blood pressure cuff's going to fit in here. Looks like it fits. Next, we're going to add a pouch with some other medications and bandages. Then we got a glucometer pack. Alright, let's see. In this pocket, let's try putting some silver nitrate sticks. And here we got some syringes and some needles. See how that fits going right there. And then put, yeah, this pocket seems like a good spot for the needles. Alright, we got our EpiPens. Let's try putting it in this slot and see if that works. And then we got a suture kit. Okay, let's take out the EpiPens and put the suture kit right there. Will it close? No, that's definitely not going to close. Okay. Now, alright, let's take out the blood pressure cuff. Try putting the suture kit maybe in this main section. Let's try that. Alright, glucometer pack back in, pouch back in. And there we go. Closes. Perfect. Still some space for more stuff back there. All right, let's see what an EDC pack out looks like. We got lotion. We've got a pin in the pin slot. Then we got a memory drive, power brick, phone cords. That's it for in there for right now. Alright, let's see what goes in the back. So we got our Evergoods cap 2, fits back there. Let's see if we can get this jacket to fit back there. Can we close it? Closes, perfect. Alright, next let's see what a couple of different common gem items look like in the bag. So we got a shaker bottle, pretty standard 16 ounce. We got some grips. Close that up. Then in the back, I've got a size 8.5 in women, US, tennis shoes. Fits back there pretty good, looks good. And next we'll go for a pair of sweatpants. Fold it up, put it in there. Oh, fits in there pretty good. Let's see what else can we get in there. Let's try this jacket. Are we gonna be able to close it? No. Let's try to close it with the pants. Still not gonna work. Let's take the pants out. And there we go. Alright, next let's line it up to a couple other packs to see how it stacks up to a few others. Here we've got the GoRuck GR1 21 liter pack. The Nexus Deadbug is definitely shorter, but it looks like it's got more depth to it. Next we have the Pacolab Samurai. It looks like the Nexus is about twice as tall and has even more depth than this pack as well. And last but not least, we have my favorite ruck pack. It is called Race Ruck Pack by Brute Force. I'll include the link in the description below. Here is how the bag fits on my frame, 5'6". I think the pack is really comfortable. Like I had mentioned earlier, the sling strap is really thick and very padded, and it makes the bag really comfortable no matter how much stuff that you have inside of it. Wearing the pack on the front I found really comfortable also. I think it would be my preferred way to carry the bag if I was to be working. It also gives you the ability to access all of its contents a lot easier than, of course, it being on your back. However, that being said, if the pack is on your back, it really doesn't take that much effort to go ahead and sling it forward, and then you can access its contents that way. Here's a little bit of a point of view shot. So the downside of this bag is because it is meant to be an up and down bag, when you swing it across to access it off of your back, it looks like things are either going to fall out, it's difficult to reach into the pockets. If you remember earlier in this video, I told you that they are releasing a next iteration of bag called the Nemesis. That bag is going to be a side access and solve all of these problems. Alright, let's run through real quick the Firefly. The Firefly, much like the Deadbug, comes in a variety of fabrics such as EcoPack, RX30, and Cordura. I really like the way that this pack looks. I think that the different fabrics that they use make it lightweight, water resistant, and UV resistant, on top of being environmentally friendly. Alright, let's speed through the features of this pack. So this little pouch has a 2x3 loop field. Notice the patch I got from the Nexus website. It says Ouch Pouch on it. It also has elastic pen holders. And on the front there is a integrated flat pocket with elastic glove pocket. Looking to the side of the packs, you notice that there are these plastic D-rings. The pouch does not come with any straps, but if you have one already with clips on it, then you could potentially clip them to these D-rings and wear it as a little side bag. The pouch features YKK AquaGuard zippers. Looking to the inside of the pouch, you'll see this high-vis green color that I think is really fun. There is a mesh pocket on each wall, the front wall and the back wall. It's not stretchy, but it's low profile, which gives you the ability to put a lot of different things inside of this pouch. My iPhone is currently being used to record this video, but my iPhone 15 Pro fits in this pouch without any difficulties. These plastic clips on the back are MOLLE clips, and they're meant for easy access to mount the pouch either to PALS webbing, or it also can act as belt loops to secure the pouch to your waist. The system is pretty easy to use, but can be a little tricky to figure out the first time you try to use it. The bag also has a through-and-through sleeve system, where on the back edge of that piece of fabric you see here, it fits some large full-sized scissors. The Velcro loop that I'm playing with at the moment wraps around the scissors to help keep them in place so they don't fall out that easy. That Velcro loop could also be used potentially to hang on a hook or even wrap around a pole to make it even that much more versatile. When you don't need it, you just roll it up and tuck it away. Alright, for this next pack out, we're going to go wild, and we're going to put in some everyday carry gear along with some ortho equipment. So on the front pouch, we're going to go ahead and put in my wallet. Then we're going to add in my pocket knife in that front sleeve right there. And that's all for that pocket. Then moving to the back part of the pouch, I'm going to grab my pouch that holds my car keys and my Apple AirTag. It's really cold and windy around here, so can't leave home without some chapstick. And then instead of my iPhone, I'm going to put in this lotion pouch. Then on the Velcro wrap that's supposed to hold my trauma scissors, I'm actually going to wrap my kinetic tape around it to hold that there so I can have some extra tape if needed. Next, I'm going to go ahead and slide these scissors into the elastic strap. I typically use these scissors to cut fiberglass to make temporary casts at work. Alright, sliding those in, and even without the Velcro hold that I'm misusing on the tape, as you can see, the scissors are not coming out easily with any motions that I would be likely to do with this pouch on my body. To compare the size to some other common goods that are out there, I've got the, on the right, Go Rook Shadow Pocket. That's a small 2-liter. As you can see, the Shadow Pocket's a lot taller, and the Firefly is thicker. Then here I have the GR1 Fields Pocket in waxed canvas, and the GR1 is about double the size of the Firefly. So that's all I have planned for today regarding the Nexus Deadbug version 2 and the Firefly. I think even if this bag doesn't fit your needs or your style of carry, I think you'll agree that this is a cool bag. It's really quality materials. It's an awesome idea. I think that it's going to be too prescriptive for some of you. I think this pack would be really good for more than just athletic trainers. I think that if you want to have a really well-stocked medical kit at home, I think that this would be perfect. I think that for some people, this will work as a little gym bag. And I think if you like the way that it looks, then you can make it fit for many different things than just athletic trainer or carrying medications and first aid. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it down below. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving, and see you guys soon.